I hate to be the one to say this, but if you have clicked the bell notification for my channel, you may want to consider turning it off. Like I'm trying to help you. Perhaps you don't want to be notified. Just know that I'm here playing Grand Theft Auto,
Well, not perfect, but
and that you're
it will do for
welcome to
now.
join me
Perfection is a cruel
at
mistress.
any time. You don't have to wait to be notified. Alright, coming back down to Earth, get through this menu. I am not going to do the calculations for how much money is spent in each one of these streams because it's too much arithmetic. Instead, I'm going to conclude this session series, let's say, at some point, and do the calculations at that point. Because there'll be a timestamp record of how much in-game minutes we've played and a corresponding output for how much money we end up with. People talk about making a certain amount of money per hour. And as much as I hate to admit it, there's a certain logic to that. Time is money. And ultimately, knowing the quickest ways to make money in-game has real-world benefits.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
That's a pretty terrible car, I think. Is it? I think it is. Oh man, that's terrible. But whatever. I'm not going to spend the time to find a better vehicle at night. I joined a new session so that I can get over to my yacht easily, which is the closest spawn point to my vehicle warehouse. Oh, but I just realized that I'm sourcing. Alright, well, that's fine. A minor mistake. While we're here, let's pick up the weapon drops that are nearby very quickly. Alright, and that's that. Let's fix our spawn point. Hmm. Let's double check what we have.
You ready to work? Let's do it.
Hmm. Now I'm confused. Do I source or... or sell? I think I source. I don't know. Well, whatever. I don't know. Okay. I did okay. It gave me an 811, which means I think I did okay.
If in doubt, speak in business cliches.
Here's the situation. We've got a car belonging to an arms dealer that will only start with a hard-coded key that's in the hands of one of the arms dealer's security team. He's having a party at his house. So get over there, find the key, and take the car.
Alright. I know this mission. These are sharpshooter, super accurate NPCs. We will be using the munitions on the buzzer to defeat these enemies. And I would recommend to anyone in a similar situation to utilize the same technology. Yeah. Now, you want to have a careful distance away from these guys because, like I said, they're super accurate. But for this particular mission, you do not need to worry about damaging the vehicle as it is locked in a garage space and it is not vulnerable, I believe. Almost one last fellow. Well, you know, sometimes you just have to dive in. Don't let tail rotor get you though. It's willing, you know, you gotta be patient sometimes. Notice how the last guy I kill Is the dude with the... no, it wasn't. It wasn't the last guy. Okay, I see it. I see it. Well, as you can see, it is out in the open, but somewhat sheltered. There aren't like dudes, bad dudes nearby. Okay. Oh man. Oh, they hurt the vehicle. That's like the worst crime ever. He took off the door, you know, that's like so many thousands of dollars. You really can't mess around here. Like, I probably made a mistake even getting out of the vehicle, but in some sense they will just like wail on you. And, you know, to be honest, the best way to deal with this is to use a cargo bob. I really like driving the vehicles. This is one of those things that I just refuse to give up in the name of like completing these missions without any damage to the vehicle. I just want to drive them. It's an irresistible urge I have to test out these high-end vehicles without actually purchasing them. Maybe if I disarm myself, this person will be less likely to attack me or steal my vehicle. Nope. Looks like they're gonna take it for themselves. Oop. I actually don't mind. Like, I actually hope that they deliver it successfully. Let's see how they're doing. Alright, they're taking the vehicle probably to their warehouse. Let me see if I can help them. I know it sounds strange for me to help them, but they didn't actually blow up the vehicle, so I'm gonna see if I can get the buzzard that's on them off them. It's a show of good faith that they followed the good rules of GTA. And the rule is, don't destroy the vehicle. You want to steal the vehicle. If you steal the vehicle, you can put it in your own warehouse and make out like a bandit. That's what this guy is doing. And I just want to help him. I don't know why it's not giving me a log on for that buzzard that's on him. Maybe it thinks that got him. I don't know why it said it destroyed. I launched a missile. It seemed like it destroyed. I was destroyed by my own missile, but whatever. Alright, that should help out. Nope, one more. What the hell? Isn't it? Let's see, I want to message the person and tell them, please deliver the vehicle. I didn't see who it was, so I don't know who they are. Can't read that. What does that say? This guy. I don't know what else to do. Alright. That's okay. I think he did a good job stealing it.
You're gonna have to do it out for now.
Alright, let's get a new session. Hey, tester plays. Yeah, the 811 handles really well. I like it. They have the impression that I was against them. I think that they're okay. When you have 19 million, like losing a couple $1,000 is not a big deal. Although I would say that people should learn to treat each other a little bit better in this game when they have the opportunity. Does it generate a 811? Yes, it does. I'm an 811 generator.
Ready to work? Let's do it. Hello. What do you need? Okay. I'll get
Yeah, if
Pegasus
anything,
on the
that
line
guy
as
should be
soon as you
thanking
tell
me,
what
like,
vehicle.
thank you for giving me a high-end vehicle that I could
Okay,
just
I'll get
grab
him to bring it up.
and put into my vehicle warehouse.
All right, you're airlifting this one out of the hands of some professional a-holes. Pick up the cargo, Bob, pick up the car, and get it home.
Oh, this one. Alright. This is one of my favorite missions, although it takes a little bit of time. It's one of those missions that if you happen to have... If it's the off-site one, if you happen to have an APC, it really helps. But we'll see if it's that mission. I don't know, it might not be. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto online non-stop, and I don't see any end to it. I think I'm stuck here. I'm going to be playing this game for the indeterminate future. This is now my new life. A virtual life, yes, but a life.
You've got access to the airspace. Come to the hangar.
Alright, so no, it's not at sea. That's weird. I don't think I've been at this one before. Oh, I see. I'm just triggering the cargo bob. Something's surely going on here with the accuracy of the NPCs. I feel like it... Is it that I'm in free aim? I don't know. Yep. It might be me. I think it is me as well. I think my video game skills are only going to get worse from here on out. I'll just have to come to terms with that.
Which one of my skills is required? No problem. I'll get them off your back.
Alright, this is the one that I thought it was. And for this one, this is what I do. I first drop the cargo bob in a convenient location. That's not so good. That's a little better. Then I call my APC. APC lately has gotten a lot of hate.
Let me know. I'll get there as
Some
soon as I
people,
can.
in retrospect, thinking about the vehicle as being too slow to really be viable. I disagree. I think the half-track might be too slow in most circumstances, but the APC is alright. Also wins as best boat, I think, besides the yacht. Alright, so this is my style. I know I haven't seen anybody do this style. I really appreciate the fact that the APC brings a little bit of an extra special something to this mission. That's it. Hold on, I have to cough. Alright, I do mute my coughs. It's for you, the fans. Okay, so you approach this and it's like, what do you do? Well, this is what I do. You get out and you stand on top of this thing. There. Come on, honey. Get up there. Okay. Then you take out this normal sniper. Okay. Yeah. And then you just see heads. It's sort of morbid. I mean, I admit. But it does, you know, let you get through this mission rather quickly. Although I think I missed one guy. All right. This has got to be it. All right. So, once that is done, simply return to the cargo bomb. Soul tip, reverse is terrible in this vehicle. I mean, if you need to turn around, just goes forward and then turn and just go that way, rather than trying to reverse your way, unless you're really stuck, you know. Even then, I would try to go forward and bump off of the surface rather than immediately trying to go backwards. Now we're going to challenge our APC's off-roading ability here to scale that mountain so we can return to our cargo bomb. don't know, that looks difficult, even for an APC. But, you know, let's just try it. Yep. I don't know, I think it was a driver error. There we go. There is a little bit of worry of tipping over. If you're curious, by the way, just because these vehicles are located so close to each other, if the cargo bob can actually lift the APC, the answer is no. It can lift part of it. I think that if you spawned the helicopter with the APC attached from some great height, that it would likely be able to glide down, but it wouldn't be able to keep it aloft. Now here's a little tip with the cargo bob that, you know, you can use the cargo bob for all sorts of these missions, all sorts of car import-export. It's very handy, although a little bit boring, in my opinion. But what you can do to reduce the helicopter enemies is go gain a bunch of altitude in place, right above where you are picking up the car. And the helicopters will not spawn for a little bit. Now if you keep gaining height, at some point they will spawn. You'll get a little pop-up message and they'll appear. But you can actually go a little bit higher than what I was at. Maybe even twice as high. Somehow I think that these enemy helicopters also have clearance at the military base. They must have bought hangars as well, I'm sure. Yeah, so this is normal. It's normal for the helicopters to shoot you at this point, because we've been going for such a long distance. But you will note that there is actually zero damage to the vehicle at this point, although I wouldn't be surprised if that increases a bit, especially considering just how close they are. Now I wouldn't say, ooh, that was a terrible mistake. Ooh, more mistakes. I'm gonna just drop it, and 6,000. Alright, okay. Oh man, what a disaster. Can he do it? Ooh, no. Oh man. 9,000. Oh no. That's That's gonna go in the ledger. Okay, don't throw bad money after... Don't throw good money after bad, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh man, look at this sedan in front. He's like, I heard gunshots. If you've ever wanted to see Saucercats lose his cool, we're at like T-minus 20 seconds to that happening. I'm actually going for a high score for the most damage to a vehicle that hasn't been actually destroyed. This right here, like, is my favorite part. I really like this course. Oh no. Did I just hit that person? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Shoot. Maybe it didn't kill them? There are people trying to kill me. Yikes. Jeez Louise. It was terribly uncomfortable. I mean, the vehicle was so damaged already. I should have almost let them destroy it. Oh man, so much money in 40 minutes. 21,000 in cash. Jiminy crickets.
Nice work.
I don't need that patronizing tone right now from him. Okay, hold on. I have to run errands. I have to buy supplies at the 3 businesses. They're likely not completely drained. But my conscientious personality makes me want to go there and make sure that the supplies are topped off. This is a long wait period simply to just join a new session. Alright, I'm coming to life here. I'm immediately going to get on my bike. I'm going to drive to the 3 businesses and I'm going to buy supplies. Let's see how quickly we can do it. 42 minutes, 45 seconds. I don't know what's happening here. I'm in some limbo. Looks like SecuroServe servers are offline. There we go. Okay, popping into our meth business, we see it's nearly topped off, but our supplies are drained, so might as well get a supply bank in. Yes, it's at $75,000. But when you sell meth in a full lobby, as I try to do every time, it can equal to somewhere around 450,000 plus. Combine that with coke. It's the easiest money making, even with the overhead. Coke should be in a similar state. But no, as you can see, there are differences between these two businesses. Purchasing this last round of supplies should bring it up after a little bit to the maximum, and we'll be ready to sell. people diss the bunker, or not diss, but don't hold it into high esteem. But I find it a great money-making business that you can make almost as much money as the coke and meth, like as much or nearly as much, and do it solo. Like, I don't know, I guess you make half as much. You make half as much with the bunker when you're selling it solo, because you're selling 175,000 or less. And that equals to like 250 something? I don't know, I forget. 270? Some amount of money in the 200 range. 200 and something. And you can just sell that solo, and you can choose some populated lobby. And it equals out to be, you know, nearly 500,000, depending. It's just great. As you can see now, I'm at 84,000. We're in a small lobby here, but I'm not willing to find a more populated lobby. I'm just going to buy supplies. I'm going to sell my stock. And we'll just see. We know and can count on it giving us one vehicle. So that at least there's that.
We need distance between us.
I don't know if this is my least favorite, but it's definitely not my favorite. Oh, is there someone bombing me? They're in the Starling, which is an awesome vehicle. I just want to add. They might just be doing their business, I don't know. There's a part of me that really wants to get a Starling. I don't think that they're the best vehicle for the price. I think that's the Rogue. But it's just it seems really fun to play, at least in the missions that I've run it. So it looks like you get a special icon on the map when you're a Starling. Alright, can we check where we're going now? We're going to the city. The music's really spooky. Oh, come on. If you had to ask me like what my favorite thing to do in Grand Theft Auto Online, it would be driving a place and not crashing. The farther the better. Well, managed to deliver some weapons to the needy. Oops, sorry. I hope no one runs into that who isn't evil. Should probably go there first. I guess. Maybe not. Should I take it back? Which bunker should I buy? Hey, good question. I would say Chumash or Zancudo. I have the Route 68 bunker, and it's pretty awesome. You just want to avoid Polito because, like, I've been on many of the missions for the Polito bunker, and it's just, it's not pleasant. It's like, you know, there's like one mission that's okay, and the rest are like really bad. It's like not worth it, you know, like. And I've heard that the farmhouse bunker is like the most expensive. Like, it's not bad, it's not the worst, but I've heard that it's like overpriced for what it is, and that many of the missions are not the best for it. But I don't have direct experience. I don't know, we have 7 minutes. I think it's enough time, as long as we don't mess up too much. There's a little secret way through here. Okay. Pays to be patient here and go down really easy. I've gotten stuck on those rocks before and it sucks. What's over here? Oh, really? It's up there? Oh. Oh no. I don't know if I have the ability to climb up that. Well, not with that. It's kind of a wussy attempt. Can you say wussy nowadays? Oh god. Okay, now I firmly believe I can make it if I'm not a dum-dum. Alright. Can he do it? Oh man. Alright. Give up what you're trying to do if it's not working. The definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Go back the way you came. You made a mistake. Go the right way. That was a really weird sound just now. Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna just... Oh god. Lord help me. Deep breaths. Down to the last checkpoint. See it over there. Is that it? Oh, no, final drop off. Alright, here we go. We got 3 minutes. Alright. See the path laid before me? See the smoke? Leave the area. With 2 minutes. Got a helicopter. Sorry for the clickety-clackety. impatient truck drivers are nothing new for Grand Theft Auto. As soon as we leave the area, we'll see. Okay, good. 146160. Let us return to our vehicle warehouse to assess its state. People? No, 17 people. Thank you, Tester Place.
And
That's why I like the bunker. It's like very no pressure. You go to it, it has some amount of money, less than 170,000. You look at your server, you go, okay, you sell that. Yes, the sell missions can be complicated sometimes. You know, the other thing to take away is many of the, or most of the, with the exception of the Phantom Wedge one, like you can usually know when you need to close app because you're getting bombed. And you have a moment to like your insurgent's getting hit, your friend's insurgent is getting hit. You can assess the situation, close your app, and only lose a little bit. But when you have like the post-op trucks, it's like, or the Phantom Wedge can get destroyed very easily. Well, there's a Regal. I think that's our guy. Let's look at our collection. 811's missing. It's clear it's Regal.
Get ready to work. No one's looking for that plate. Look at that finish.
I can't always take the time to choose the most ugly vehicle, but I always make some sort of effort to do so. Pretty offensive. No roof. And a big ugly spoiler. Yeah.
It's got a whole new profile.
Those are pretty ugly. There we go. Okay. Prime for max ugly. I mean, it's not my car. It's this dude.
Okay, after the investments we've made, we don't want to mess.
Oh man, how many times have I done that? Twice. That's the answer to that question. Twice. I've done that twice. Twice is the beginnings of a habit. The thing is, this car has so much power, it's like you start to lift off the asphalt, you know, if there's any inclination that it can get airborne. Which is pretty cool. Oh no, my bad. Okay, it looks about 3,000. Oh. I'm really trying to make it 3,000 at this point. Gotten in the habit of driving these all out even when I don't need to. I don't know. I can't say I advise it. But it's a lot of fun. Okay, $3,000, 4% market loss is not a good driving score. And now we're back to where we need to source that vehicle again. Let's just do that before we sign off here.
Nice work. The money's in the bank.
An hour and 10 minutes in. What can we say? Well,
You ready to work?
I think our
Let's
net
do it.
income has increased, albeit slowly. The real thing is that we have restocked our 2 MC businesses and our bunker. We did sell a bunker, so there's that, but we're basically restocking bunker.
I've got an ocean swim and yoga on the beach networker lined up this weekend.
Because those supplies do cost money. I mean, it's going to be 150,000 plus per MC business. That's 300,000. Generally, you do it 3 times though, and the 3 times means that you buy them 3 times and you get a little bit of extra, and when you sell, you already have supplies there that are generating new product.
Someone's having.
You cannot discount the fact that you do have to spend that money. That's real money that you have to spend. And when you're short on cash, it can, I imagine, feel very much like an investment that you need to have paid off, need to see pay off, rather than something that you are less dependent upon one particular sale as much as you are just the business overall. So when you first start out with MC businesses, buying supplies can feel a little bit daunting, especially when you're considering running the missions, which give you free supplies, and you don't have to pay for any of it. But the reason that you don't do that, how come you get the same car? Very good question, Tester Plays. Thank you for asking. The reason that I'm getting the 811, which is a top range vehicle every single time, it has nothing to do with luck, although I can understand why you would say that. It is because I have filled my car warehouse collection so that there's no spaces that are unfulfilled. When your car collection warehouse is completely filled and that's it, you don't have any other cars in your vehicle warehouse besides the collection cars, then you can choose any car from your vehicle warehouse, let's say the 811 in this case, and you can sell that top range vehicle. Now when you sell that top range vehicle and source again, it's going to give you that same 811 vehicle. Now it may not be a collection vehicle, like it's going to be an 811, but it may not be the 811 license plate that's part of your collection. That's okay, but it's still a top range vehicle. And so you keep doing that. Now, you can keep doing that same 811 until you get the collection license plate again. Once you get the collection license plate again, then you can make a choice about if you want to choose a different vehicle in your collection to sell and source again. So you kind of like alternate and choose the kind of vehicle that you want to be sourcing. And it's pretty obvious that you'd want to choose some top range vehicle every single time, just because it's such a great moneymaker. Oh no, you know, it's not a lot of people know it. I mean, it's not me that came up with that information. I follow other YouTubers who have found that out. It kind of made sense to me, like after you complete, because it's not easy to actually get all the cars for the collection. It takes a lot of work, even for me, and I grind this game a lot. Come on, honey, get in there. Oof. Okay, 1400. Yeah, like, you know, there was that week where we got the double money for the car warehouse, and I did take advantage of it, but my warehouse, even after all this time, wasn't even in the state where I had the collection all complete, so I really couldn't take advantage of it as much as I wanted. I really only accomplished that very recently in the last few days. And it's worked out great. I made a few mistakes, but like getting 100, you know, it's not really 100,000, it's more like 80,000 because you have to pay the 20,000. And of course there's damages and so forth, but it's a really good way to make money solo, like where you don't need a whole crew of people to help you. And it's fun. I mean, can't discount the fact that it's fun to play and to race these cars around. Well, still $1,500 damage, that's alright. Boy. Uh-oh. Ooh. Aww. That's alright though. Can't resist racing around that part. Alright, now I know that there's going to be a countdown timer on that. That's just normal. And so what I usually do here is just go to the job that I have planned out. Oop. A lot of people ask me why I go to blow up, why I sit in missions. And the reason is so that the product that you have in your MC and bunker can accrue and start making money. And you may say, well, why don't you just like go to your apartment and watch TV, or go to the security camera in one of your businesses and just stay there? Why do you go in a mission? And the answer is a couple reasons. Well, one, this is a really good mission. Good because, not because it's that entertaining. It's just very easy. And you get $18,000 when you come back, a little bit over that. So that's good. And you can leave your character in there for as long as you want. But here's the real benefit. If you're AFK for any extended period of time, and you're in free roam, you have to pay the upkeep costs of all your businesses. And as you accrue businesses, those upkeep costs can get rather extreme. Like $9,000 for bunker. MC businesses, if you own all 5, can be $30,000, and then you're charged that every 40 minutes. So if you sit in a mission, you're not charged those because you're in a mission. So that's why I recommend people sit in missions. Your MC businesses do produce product, and when you come out of the mission, you earn, you know, $18,000, whatever. All right. So that's that. I'm going to end the stream here. We've done a lot. It's been a long stream, an hour and 20 minutes. Thanks, Chester Plays, for tuning in, and there'll be more GTA 5 content coming real soon. Bye now.